Hey everyone, Desiree here. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to fix the missing weeks in your Recollections Fitness Planner. Now, I did a comparison video a few videos back comparing the Recollections Fitness Planner to the Happy Fitness Planner. Now, I think they're both great. I think they both have their good and bad points. But the big negative that people are talking about with this Recollections Fitness Planner is that you only get 4 weeks for each month, which means you only get 48 weeks for the entire year, which means you're going to be short 4 weeks in the whole planner for the whole entire year. I'm trying to hold this up so you don't see a glare. But because of that, a lot of people were saying that, they can't use this planner because they can't use it for the whole year. And some people were saying that, obviously it is a huge flaw on the production end of this planner. And it's also an inconvenience too. Now, this is an undated planner, so you can start whenever you want. But again, because you only get 4 weeks a month, that's that is a big issue. So I'm going to tell you show you what I did to kind of fix that in this little, I guess it would be a planner hack. And I'm going to let you know how I fixed the problem. So if you haven't seen this planner, it starts off with, I'm just kind of flipping here. You get 2 30-day challenges pages, then you get the month on 2 pages, and then you go right into your weeks, and you only get 4 of these. So you get 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the whole month. But as we all know, sometimes the month may not start until Sunday, so now you have this whole pretty much week wasted. So yeah, they should have done 5 weeks in that, but they didn't. So what I did, and it's really simple. Oh, so here's the beginning, year at a glance, and then you got your goals for the year, if you haven't seen this. Then you got a notes page. And I haven't filled this out. I plan on starting to use this in January, which is why I have it set up. So again, you have your 30-day challenges page. And then we go right into January. Now I have January set up here, the first here. Now I didn't use these little bubbles to write the numbers because I'm going to actually use my month on 2 pages spread to track my workouts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write my workouts down, and then whether or not I do it that day, I will just color in the bubble to let me know that it was done. Okay, and then I've got, a few stickers here. I use some of the stickers that come with the planner. And then here we go. This is how I fixed the missing weeks, so to speak. So what I did is I actually divided the 1 week into 2 weeks. So here we have January 1st. I just took some washi tape and cut the pages in half, basically. And then we have the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, and so on. So basically, I'm doing 2 weeks on 2 pages. And I just, like I said, took some washi tape. I took some sticker labels that I had, and I divided up 1 week into 2 weeks. Now, this is good and this is bad. The drawback for me is that because I write big, I'm going to have to make sure I figure out how to get everything I need in the smaller space, since I'm not having, the whole column. But at the same time, now I have the entire month able to fit, within the pages that they give you. I'm sure they're probably going to fix this issue with the next printing or something, but if you have one of these and you're kind of stuck with it like I am, this is kind of a workaround to make it work for you even though some of the pages are missing. So as you can see, I continue on here. I just used some labels and some washi tape to divide this up. Now I've got 2 weeks here, starting with Monday the 9th, and then it goes to the 16th here. And then I have washi tape. I just covered up the bottom because I don't really track like my water and stuff. What I track are my meals. And so this is a place where I can just write my meals every single day. And then of course you still have the habit tracker down here and your goal section here and your notes, or for however you want to use it. And then I continued that on here. And then you can see the month ends here on Tuesday the 31st, but now I have all of this space to write notes. I've got, the space here, the space here. And then I've got these 2 extra pages, which I'm going to actually turn into some notes pages. I just threw some sticky notes on here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to just maybe, cover it with sticky notes, or if I'm going to take, just some plain paper and cover these 2 pages so I have, blank note pages. But this is the last page, week page in the month. And so all I did was cover it up with washi tape. I covered the days, and this is going to be a notes pages for the month. So I have some place to write my supplements and notes on my workouts, that whole thing. And then that's the end of the month there. And you've got your reflections page. And then you go into the next month, which I haven't set up February yet, but you get the gist on, how it's all going to work. So, and like I said, because since I'm only going to be writing my meals on these pages here, I will write my workouts on the monthly page here. And I don't need a very detailed workout. It depends on what I'm doing. Like if it's yoga, I'll just write, yoga for an hour. If I'm doing like a DVD, like PIO or 21 Day Fix, I can just write, PIO, day 2, whatever. So I don't need a whole lot of room. I just need to write down if I worked out and what workout I did. Or if I went for a walk or something, 20-minute walk, 30-minute walk, whatever. So again, that's a way you can work around the missing weeks in this planner. Basically, just cut the page in half, and now you have 2 weeks on 2 pages. So you're going to have enough space for all of the weeks in the month without running short. And like I said, you'll have space also for notes or, whatever. So, and I'm sure a lot of you are much better decorators than I am. So you probably will find much more creative ways of, making this look pretty and making it work. But this is what's working for me. At least I have it set up, and I think it's going to work for me. I'll know for sure once January hits and I start using it, because my fitness planner, I'm actually going to probably stop using the Happy Planner one, and I have some other plans for that, which obviously I will show in an upcoming video. So if you have any questions, feel free to throw those down below. Again, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you like this hack as a workaround for the missing weeks in your Recollections Fitness Planner. And especially now because these planners are, I think they're on sale at Michael's for like 60% off. So you can get it for, $10, and sometimes, or like even $7 or $8 depending on the sale, or if you have a coupon or whatever. I bought mine on Black Friday, and I think I got this for $7.99. Oops. Okay, everybody. So I hope you are having a great, fantastic day. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you're not already subscribed, please make sure you do so, because I have a lot more videos to come. And yeah, that's it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.